So, assalamu alaikum. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Um, Before everything, ignore this and this. This is I'm explaining in the lab, which I don't recommend to do. I didn't have enough time to explain in another place, so yeah, I did this in my working area, and I found it as a perfect place because it's very quiet today. So we have today, I will explain about cestodes, which is a type of parasite, or tapeworms, you can call them. So parasites are microorganisms. So they can be sometimes macroorganisms. So micro, we need a microscope to see it. So, but macro, we need we don't need a microscope to see a macro parasite. So what I mean by that, how could a parasite be both? A parasite, in a stage of its life, it may be micro. For example, a fasciola, when it's a cyst, when it's in its larval stage, we can't see it by our naked eyes. We need a microscope to see it, okay? But when it becomes an adult, parasite, we can see it by our naked eyes. So it means it was first micro, but it changed to macro. It depends on the type of parasite and its life cycle. But blood parasites mostly will not be macro. For example, Thaleria, its full life cycle is microparasite. Okay. So yeah, hope you understood. Cestodes. Let's get back to our lecture. By the way, I changed the channel name. I named it Moo Master. So Moo is farm animal, which is the sound of a cow, and Med Masters, okay? Morphology. So what's the morphology or the appearance of this type of parasites? The body is divided into three general regions. Okay, we have the scolex or the head. I remember this came back in the exam for me. Okay, scolex is armed with hooks. So what's scolex? Is the head of the parasite. The strobulo are number of segments. We have the strobulo, which are number of segments. So this parasite lacks mouth and digestive system. So it means they don't have a mouth or a digestive system. So all types of tapeworms are hermaphroditic. So what is this word? It means they are bisexual. So depending on their reproduction, we have depending on the reproduction, we have bisexual parasites and unisexual parasites. Bisexual parasites, as I said, fasciola is a bisexual parasites. Bisexuals are parasites which have male and female organs in the same parasite. But unisexual are isolated sex, okay? So yeah, that's the difference between them. And of course, we know that external parasites live on the skin and internal parasites live in our body. That's important to know. I don't want to explain that in details because you will study it in the college, but I want to give a brief information about cestodes at my first part video. So as we said, they lack mouth and digestive system. So what's the life cycle of it? Let's give a picture of the life cycle. So here, the egg develop to larva, and they are eliminated from the host in feces. So they are eliminated by the feces, and they are eaten by an animal, okay, through grazing or eating. They are eaten by an animal. The larva enters the bloodstream, and it reaches the muscle, and the larva will change to, what is this? Cysticercus. So what's cysticercus? As you see, this is the picture of cysticercus. I will put it on the video. This is a stage. It looks like a cavity, okay? A stage of the tapeworm, okay? Which is infectious stage. What's the cause of the infection? Humans eating raw meat, infected raw meat with the tapeworm. This is part 1. Just a simple introduction about cestodes generally. But after this, I would go to what diseases they cause and the route of diagnosing. Okay, so thank you, hope you get benefit.